Hi, welcome to Listen2Riches. The book I'm sharing today is The Millionaire Fastlane by M.J. DeMarco. I will decode the essence of this book for you. Most people are taught to obtain an excellent degree, find a good job, work hard, save, invest, and hope to retire comfortably at the age of 65. However, according to entrepreneur and semi-retired millionaire DeMarco, this approach is flawed. In The Millionaire Fastlane, DeMarco presents a roadmap that can make anyone truly wealthy in 10 years or less. Unlike most people, DeMarco did not climb the corporate ladder after graduation. Instead, he chose the path of entrepreneurship and retired young and wealthy at the age of 33. How did he accomplish this? When DeMarco was a teenager, he encountered a young inventor driving a Lamborghini. He realized that becoming wealthy at a young age was a real possibility. Consequently, he began researching young entrepreneurs who were living truly luxurious lives without extraordinary talents but as self-made millionaires. After graduating from college, he decided to take the fast lane. At the age of 26, he experienced several business failures. His girlfriend left him, he was broke, and he felt depressed. At the same time, his friends were making progress in their careers, and his mother urged him to find a regular job. He decided to start fresh in Phoenix with only $900. While working as a luxury car driver, he came up with an idea to create a website connecting luxury car companies with potential customers. He taught himself search engine optimization, graphic design, copywriting, and actively promoted his website through cold calls, emails, and regular mail. He started earning hundreds and even thousands of dollars in income. As the business grew, so did customer complaints. While DeMarco's friends were enjoying themselves outside, he was working hard to solve customer problems. In 2001, he sold the website for $1.2 million. However, under the new owner's management, the business faced difficulties, and DeMarco eventually bought it back for $250,000. He refocused on the customers, streamlined and automated processes, and continued to increase income even as he reduced his working hours. In 2007, he sold the company for $8 million and retired at the relatively young age of 33. He achieved his goal through The Millionaire Fastlane. The Millionaire Fastlane is about a mindset and approach that can change your financial outcomes. The creation of wealth is not a one-time event. Behind every success is a long and arduous process. You may see an athlete offered a $50 million contract, but you don't see years of training, failures, and injuries. You may see a business sold for $200 million, but you don't see years of hard work, sleepless nights, and rejections. The process of wealth creation is exponential, not linear. You may struggle for several years and then experience explosive growth like DeMarco. The author says that getting rich slowly means getting old before getting rich. In a world that paints the path to wealth as long and challenging, a question arises: is it really worth sacrificing 50 years of our lives for uncertain returns? The harsh reality is that the daily grind of a 9-to-5 job, saving a meager 10% of income, and relying on the unpredictable stock market to secure our financial future is a game destined for failure. We chase the elusive dream of becoming millionaires in retirement, only to find that the luxury homes and Ferraris we desire are forever out of reach. But don't worry, there's an alternative. The Millionaire Fastlane. It challenges traditional notions of wealth accumulation and offers a path to becoming wealthy and retiring early while still young. One day, the author saw a young man driving a Lamborghini. He approached him and asked how he made a living. The man replied, "I'm an inventor." The author realized that becoming rich at a young age was possible. He tried different businesses, all of which failed until one started to make progress. Slowly, he earned a few dollars, then tens of dollars, hundreds of dollars, thousands of dollars, and finally, millions of dollars. The author became a millionaire at the age of 33 and retired after selling his business for $8 million. The growth of wealth is not linear, it's exponential. Wealth is not a single road but a highway journey. When you focus only on the road, your journey is likely to stall, and the fantastic destination will remain out of reach. All self-made millionaires have created wealth through a carefully planned process. They own and leverage the entire formula. All wealth events happen before the process, which is a background story composed of attempts, risks, hard work, and sacrifices. If you try to skip the process, you'll never experience these events. The formula for winning wealth consists of 4 consistent elements. They are: your roadmap constitutes your financial belief system and preconceived beliefs about wealth and money. Your vehicle is yourself. No one else can drive this journey except you. Your vehicle is a complex system that requires frequent adjustments and maintenance to ensure optimal efficiency during the journey. Your path is the financial route you take. There are countless roads, with millions of possibilities. Your speed is your execution and the ability to turn ideas into action. The fast lane process requires sacrifices that few can make, the determination to live a life that few can live. In someone else's journey for you, you won't gain wisdom or personal growth. This journey belongs to you. To force change, the change must come from your beliefs, and your roadmap outlines these beliefs. Every roadmap is constrained by the wealth equation and leans toward a financial destination. The sidewalk leads to poverty, the slow lane leads to mediocrity, and the fast lane leads to wealth. The path most chosen, the sidewalk. The journey on the sidewalk is like a financial treadmill, with the usual destination being bankruptcy or a rude awakening in a crisis. Life on the sidewalk naturally leads you toward poverty because it focuses only on the short term and doesn't plan for the long term. Your future becomes mortgaged for the sake of momentary pleasure. The wealth equation for sidewalkers is determined by income plus debt, with debt being determined by available credit. Wealth is not created by material possessions, money, or stuff, but by a combination of these 3 elements. 1. Relationships, family and social connections. 2. Health, physical well-being. 3. Freedom, choice and autonomy. Within this triad of wealth, you'll find true prosperity, and most importantly, happiness. The problem with fixating on external wealth versus real wealth lies in the ease of the former and the difficulty of the latter. Easy credit and long-term payment options can easily lure you into the illusion of wealth. Society convinces you that wealth can be bought at shopping malls, car dealerships, or on TV shopping shows. Only you can define your freedom and how you want to live. Everyone's freedom is different. Within your personal definition, you'll discover a crucial piece of your wealth puzzle, not society's version that leads to the sidewalk's suffering. Used correctly, money can buy freedom, which is a part of the triad of wealth. Freedom brings choices. In fact, many poor people live more abundantly than their overworked middle-class peers because the latter lacks freedom, stable relationships, and good health, all negatively impacted by 50 years of working 5 days a week. Money secures one element of the wealth formula, freedom, which is a robust protector of the other components, health and relationships. When you have to consider affordability, it means you can't afford it because affordability comes with conditions and consequences. When instant gratification lures you in, you become a victim of the bait, a life of servitude. You no longer own your possessions, they own you. Understand the enemies of wealth, and which behaviors invite them into your life. The process creates what others see as luck. When you keep taking action and actively engage with the world, interacting with better possibilities, miracles happen. And what are those things? Sidewalkers explain them as luck when, in reality, it's merely action generated by interacting with better possibilities. When you have control over your decisions, some miracles happen. Failure ceases to be a sign of victimhood and becomes wisdom. Denying responsibility and taking ownership shifts the keys to your life to someone else. You should get what you earn through your actions, or what you don't earn. Taking responsibility is one thing, being accountable for your choices is another. When you are accountable for your choices, you change future behavior and take control of your life. Mediocrity, the slow lane roadmap. When the sidewalk becomes the norm, trading today's pleasures for a hopeful, better tomorrow, the slow lane is the opposite, sacrificing today's enjoyment in the hope of a brighter, more free tomorrow. You can choose to be wealthy in your youth or struggle through life, risking your life until old age. The choice is yours and should not be a competition. Your primary sources of income, your job, and wealth accelerators, market investments, these two variables constitute the wealth equation for the slow lane and determine its wealth-producing capability or futility, in this case. Remember, wealth is defined by freedom, and if you need proof, just look at Friday evenings when people celebrate freedom, while the slow lane's tyranny takes a weekend off. The predestined destination of the slow lane is mediocrity. Life isn't great, but it's not terrible either. Of course, you can have a good job, and it can be enjoyable, but within the realm of wealth, they limit leverage and control, two critical elements if you want wealth. Ask yourself, which experience matters more? The experience of a dull job designed to pay the bills? Or the experience of creating something, including failures, that might grant you lifelong financial freedom without the need to work again? If you don't control your income, you can't control your financial plan. If you can't control your financial plan, you can't control your freedom. The only way to deal with office politics is to control the battlefield, and to do that, you have to be the boss. To be the boss, you not only need to run the show, but you also need to own it. As an employee, you automatically become the last payer. Yes, even if you didn't choose it, this status is assigned to you. If you're the last payer, everyone gets their money before you, so don't expect to accumulate wealth quickly. As an employee, you can't demand raises beyond 10% or even 1,000%. Yet, as an employee of any company, this is your arena. Your value is determined by others, and work becomes a limiter of wealth, with constraints that cannot be avoided. Hours worked, or annual salary, is mathematically impotent, as they are based on time measurements that cannot be controlled or manipulated. If leverage is limited, so is wealth creation. Small numbers won't create millionaires. Creating wealth through compounding takes time, a lot of time. Just like work, compounding or market investments can't be leveraged, nor controlled. They rely on inadequate math to create wealth. Time is the fuel of life. Any financial plan without a beneficial return that abandons your most primitive fuel is a poor exchange. In the slow lane, time is mistreated like a never-ending fountain. If you want to become wealthy, you must control and leverage the variables in your financial plan. Any plan without control immediately becomes a hopeful plan. Financiers often fall into the practice paradox. They teach one wealth equation while accumulating wealth through another. They don't get rich by following their teachings. Life is a messy place filled with crises, making the roadmap of the slow lane a risk that consumes your most valuable asset, time. The slow lane leans toward mediocrity because the numbers are always mediocre. Wealth, the fast lane roadmap. The fast lane is a business and life strategy characterized by controllable, unlimited leverage, creating an ideal environment for rapid wealth creation and an extraordinary lifestyle. Specifically, pay attention to the following four aspects. First, controllable, unlimited leverage. The slow lane is defined by uncontrollable variables and no leverage, while the fast lane utilizes the opposite conditions, maximum control and leverage. Second, business. Your own business, self-employment, and entrepreneurship are at the core of the fast lane, just as a job is crucial for the slow lane. Third, lifestyle. The fast lane is a lifestyle choice, a series of blended choices, processes, and actions that form the foundation of beliefs and habits. Fourth, rapid wealth creation. The fast lane is about quickly creating substantial wealth and transcending the limitations of the middle class. The fast lane is about building better systems, better devices, better products, or a better, something that amplifies your efforts. In the slow lane, you are the source of hard work, while in the fast lane, you create a system that can work for you. In your journey on the road to wealth, the slow lane roadmap requires you to endure a long and tiresome journey of wealth creation, with the toil of wealth being the process itself. In the fast lane, wealth is driven within the business systems you create. Effort is in the creation and management of these systems. Shift your focus on producing rather than consuming to reshape your life. When you shift from mainstream thinking, consumer, to minority thinking, producer, you effectively change camps and loyalties. Yes, become a producer first, then a consumer. As producers, our job is to attract consumers to buy. As a producer entrenched in producer thinking, I will attract wealth because consumers seek producers. Consumers are the majority, and they demand satisfaction. Fast lane formula. Wealth equals net profit plus asset value. Net profit equals units sold, multiply unit profit. Asset value equals net profit, multiply industry multiplier. To make the fast lane wealth formula work, you must engage in fast lane businesses with the potential for leverage or high-speed limits. Fast laners buy and sell appreciating assets, businesses, brands, cash flows, notes, intellectual property, licenses, inventions, patents, and real estate. In terms of the fast lane wealth formula, the power of asset value lies in your almost unlimited control of this variable. Liquidation events transform appreciating assets, book, net worth, into cash, real, net worth, that can be converted into another passive income stream, a currency system. The fast lane roadmap serves two purposes. It aims to create a passive income stream that exceeds your expenses and lifestyle needs and makes financial freedom a reality, unrestricted by age. There are 5 ways to plant business seeds that grow into money trees. Note that these are not absolute and interweave with each other. Each system inherently has a rank, assessing the level of passivity. Higher ranks mean greater passive potential but not necessarily higher income. 1. Rental systems, passivity rank. A real estate is a rental system. I consider real estate money trees as fast lane 1.0 or wealth 1.0. It's an ancient way but still a path to wealth. Rental systems are robust money trees because they operate at high levels of passivity and stand the test of time. 2. Computer/software systems, passivity rank. Computers are a miraculous invention and fertile seeds for money trees. They work 24/7, 365 days a year. Software, when leveraged in powerful distribution, can be replicated to millions. It can expand without significantly reducing passivity. 3. Content systems, passivity rank. B+ content systems are information systems. This information can be integrated into other systems like internet and physical distribution systems. Content is an expandable asset, lowering effective time costs with each sale and increasing hourly returns. 4. Distribution systems, passivity rank. B. Distribution systems are any structures or organizations aimed at selling products to the masses. Distribution systems can mix with other seed systems like content and computer systems. 5. Human resource systems, passivity rank. C. Human resource systems can increase or diminish passivity. Good employee cultivation grows money trees. Poor employees pick the fruit and require pruning. But don't be discouraged. If you want to earn millions or billions, you need human resource systems because you can't do it all yourself. Money is your army. The more you have, the more they will fight for your freedom. Slow laners focus on the expense variables in the wealth equation rather than the income variables. Income is the key to cultivating an army of freedom fighters. Compound weapons are most effective with significant funds. Thinking has never made anyone rich unless that thinking translates into sustained action according to effective laws. The law of effect states that among entities you control, both in scale and in degree, the more lives you affect, the richer you become. A simplified version is: influence millions, earn millions. Scale creates millionaires. Degree creates millionaires. Scale and degree create billionaires. When you trace the sources of millionaires' wealth, you'll find something that affects thousands upon thousands. The tool to get rich: yourself. If you don't own yourself, you can't prioritize payment to yourself. Your tool, which is yourself, must be free and clear. When you have a job, it means someone else owns you. And when someone else owns you, the time you're paid for gets pushed further back. Poor choices are the primary cause of poverty. People don't choose poverty. They make a series of poor decisions that slowly accumulate into a puzzle of poverty. Retracing the steps of poverty, it happens slowly, systematically, and methodically through choices, much like forming a stable diet of poverty. Our choices have consequences that extend beyond decades. This extension is the driving force. Realize that every day, you are making decisions that will affect years to come. The question is, do your choices create ripples of happiness and wealth, or do they create ripples of frustration and poverty? The smallest choices you make in your daily life form habits and lifestyles, building a process. These choices are the ones that have the most significant impact. You can't just decide to get on the fast lane, because that's just an event. The fast lane process is a culmination of hundreds of choices. If you want extraordinary results, you need extraordinary thinking. Unfortunately, extraordinary is not found within the gravitational pull of societal thinking and the beliefs that support it. While the consequences of our choices are beyond control, you can control your memory to serve you. If your past defines your existence, you won't become the person needed for the future. The more you strive for uniqueness and excellence, the more you need to break free from societal dogmas. To achieve extraordinary wealth, you must possess extraordinary beliefs. When you associate with people who support your goals, you gain support behind your back, accumulating motivation. Positive individuals nurture your growth, soothe your failures, and invest in your dreams. Good people are not only motivating forces but also channels that expand your opportunities. Undervaluing time will make you poor. Time is an incredibly scarce resource, while money is abundant. Fast laners prioritize time as the primary consideration in their decisions because it is our most important asset. Fast laners are frugal with time, while slow laners are frugal with money. Education, your fuel, is a crucial component of your journey to wealth. When you continuously inject new education, skills, and capabilities, new paths emerge, and things progress smoothly. The right education has incredible power. In the fast lane, the purpose of education is to amplify the power of money trees and business systems. You're not a cog in the machine, you learn to build the machine. Your ongoing education shouldn't be burdened by conformity or parasitic debt, but should foster your fast lane system. How do you do it? Make the real world your university. Yes, you are your own university. Skills and knowledge are waiting for you. No one will place a book on your lap and gift you knowledge. You must seek it, digest it, and apply it. The acquisition and application of knowledge will make you wealthy. Interest works an hour a day in your business, Monday through Friday. Commitment is dedicating yourself to your business at any time during the week. Interest gives up after the third failure. Commitment persists after the 100th failure. You can choose to live a mediocre, comfortable life now or a massively comfortable life later. The existence of brick walls has a reason. Brick walls are not meant to block us from entering. They give us an opportunity to demonstrate the extent of our desire for something. Brick walls are there to stop those who aren't hungry enough. They prevent the others. There's never a perfect time. One day is today. Today is now. A week is made up of 7 todays, and a year has 365. Today is all you have. If you wait, opportunities will slip away. Your fast lane journey will never start, year after year, as new prerequisites are added while old ones are met. Hard work and commitment distinguish winners from losers. Businesses that meet needs win. Businesses that provide value win. Businesses that solve problems are the ones you and your business attract money to when you stop making it all about your needs and start focusing on others' needs. Need comes first, not money. Your tool needs an ignition, a starter, and some motivation to get you out of bed in the morning eager to face the new day. That ignition is passion. You need to be passionate about bigger things. Everyone's passion is different, but when you find it, you'll pursue it relentlessly. The law of entry dictates that as the barriers to entry in any industry lower, the efficacy of that road diminishes, and the competition in that field increases accordingly. Regarding entry, your industry and your business shouldn't be open to everyone, because if they are, you must prepare to excel. If you're excellent, entry isn't a burden, it's an asset. When you control your business, you control everything about it: organization, products, pricing, revenue models, and operational choices. If you can't control every aspect of the company, you don't have control. When drivers make radical turns and changes, you have no choice but to follow. If it's the cliff of bankruptcy or the ship they're sinking, it becomes your ship. Do you really want to be part of such a business relationship? When you blindly invest in someone else's brand, you become a part of their marketing plan. You become a stroke in their overall plan. When your business path violates the law of scale, wealth growth will be plagued by the speed limits of restriction. Scale is about leverage, and leverage empowers the fast lane wealth equation. To achieve scale, you must increase either size or scope. The law of time demands that your business separates from your time. Can your business replace you and become a money tree? Passive income is one of the goals of the fast lane, and it comes from the law of time. If you can't see opportunities surrounding you every day, then you haven't tuned your fast lane frequency. When you make minor mental adjustments, closed roads suddenly open. Successful businesses rarely evolve from a legendary idea. Successful entrepreneurs draw inspiration from existing concepts and make them better. They address unmet needs and serve them better. Abandon grand ideas, pursue excellent execution. By solving others' problems, you solve your own money problem. Establishing goals, 4 steps to begin with. Define your lifestyle. What do you want? Assess costs. How much money do your dreams require? Set goals, create a financial system and business income goals. Make it a reality. Provide funding and get it started. Live below your means and intentionally expand your capacity. Remember, slow laners attempt to minimize expenses, while fast laners strive to maximize income and asset value. The owner of an idea is not the one who imagines it but the one who executes it. The speed of the fast lane refers to the exponential growth rate of developing a business and leveraging explosive net income and asset value. Angel investors and private equity firms never invest in business plans. They invest in people with a track record of execution. If you create a great experience, customers will tell each other. Word of mouth is incredibly powerful. I don't know the key to success, but the key to failure is trying to please everyone. When you exceed customer service expectations, you turn customers into loyal repeat buyers and, ultimately, advocates for your business. Success in business comes from placing customers at the forefront of your enterprise, becoming their first stakeholder. Business partnerships are like marriages. If both parties work well together, everything will be great. Otherwise, it may end in a bitter divorce. Be very careful about choosing the people you trust because they might lead you into financial ruin. When you trust everyone, you get involved in opportunities that violate the controlled discipline. You let others decide your financial journey. When this happens, you crumble. In this world, there's only one person you can blindly trust, and that's yourself. Employees must embody your customer service philosophy. Your employees are ambassadors of your business. They convey your vision. No matter how great the product features are, they cannot compensate for poor customer service. If your product doesn't stand out among many, it has no chance, and you'll be forced into a price to stand out strategy. If you forget about your competition, you're forced to focus on your business, innovate, and win the hearts and minds of customers. When you meet needs and your customer base grows, something happens suddenly. Everyone starts following you. Business survives, brands thrive. A brand is the best defense against commoditization. People are loyal to brands and relationships, not companies or corporations. The first step in building a brand is having a unique selling proposition. If your business lacks a unique selling point, you'll be drifting in the Me Too sea of businesses without a rudder, adrift in the market's trade winds. Price is one of many ways to get consumers' attention. To use price for your brand, you must convince consumers that its value exceeds the practical cost. If you can evoke emotions among your audience, you're more likely to persuade them to buy. Diversified attention leads to diversified results. Instead of having 20 failing businesses, it's better to have one thriving business. In the end, DeMarco outlines 20 steps to follow, starting your journey to wealth. 1. The formula. Wealth is a systematic process of belief, choice, action, and habit, forming a lifestyle. Wealth is a process, not an event. 2. Recognition. Recognize that the preset path to wealth, get rich slowly, is fundamentally flawed because it's influenced by uncontrollable limited leverage and relies on weak mathematics based on time. Recognize the existence of the fast lane. Recognize that no plan is not a good plan. Recognize that luck is the residue of participation. 3. Stop and switch. Stop following the wrong roadmap. Shift your loyalty from customers to producers. 4. Time. Time is the ace asset of the fast lane. Invest in activities that grant you free time. Invest time into a business system that can convert contract time into free time. Make time a crucial decision factor in your decision making. 5. Leverage. Create wealth by utilizing controlled and unlimited mathematical principles. There is no leverage in the slow lane wealth equation. If you can't control the mathematical laws predetermined for your wealth and accelerate them into large numbers, you can't control your financial plan. 6. Assets and income. Accelerate wealth through explosive income and asset value by a business that can be systematized and ultimately sold in a liquidation event. Live below your means but seek to expand your burden by focusing on income while controlling expenses. 7. Numbers. What's your target number? How much money do you need to live the lifestyle you choose? Determine your number, break it down to every penny, and make it a reality today. 8. Impact. With passion and purpose, you'll earn the grace of wealth. The law of impact states, the more lives you impact in the environment you control, the more money you earn. Impact millions, and you'll earn millions. 9. Steering. The steering wheel of life is choice. At some point, you must commit to the concept of the fast lane, and that commitment constitutes your process. 10. Detachment. Officially detach the wealth equation of the slow lane by structuring in a favorable fast lane entity, an S corporation or LLC. 11. Passion and purpose. With a business entity and a financial number that outlines your dream life, you'll need passion and purpose to drive habitual action. Don't confuse passion with doing what you love. Passion ignites your soul and drives you relentlessly. 12. Education. Education begins at graduation. Commit to never stop learning. What you know now is insufficient to become the person you need to be tomorrow. 13. The road. Enter a fast lane. If you can't decide which road to take, don't worry, the road can choose you. Cultivate your thinking to see needs and problems. Observe your thoughts and language because they expose unmet needs or poorly met needs. 14. Control. Control your financial plan. This involves the controlled discipline. Engage with an organization you have complete control over, from pricing to marketing to operations. 15. Ownership. Own what others need, and money will flow into your life. This reflects the discipline of need. You can't explode your income by chasing money. 16. Automation. Automate your business, obeying the discipline of time. Separate your time from your business. 17. Duplication. Duplicate your systems, following the discipline of scale. Enter a field capable of making a massive impact. To earn millions, you must impact millions. To impact millions, you must be in a field capable of impacting millions. 18. Growth. Treat your business as a multidimensional game, much like chess. Build a brand, not just a business. View customers as your bosses and reposition complaints as opportunities. Listen to the world because they provide the best directional cues. Resist commoditization. Set yourself apart from competitors. Rise above the noise. Focus on one business, just one. 19. Exit. Have an exit strategy. Achieve fully passive income through a liquidation event with massive asset value. Money systems are best funded by liquidation events of large-scale assets. 20. Retirement, reward, or repeat. After liquidating your assets, retire or repeat. Whichever you choose, reward yourself for the milestones achieved on your journey. That's it, folks. This is a summary of M.J. DeMarco's The Millionaire Fastlane. This book can help you embark on the path to financial freedom, so be sure to stay tuned for the next video. If you enjoyed this video, please don't forget to like and share it with your friends. Also, remember to click the subscribe button and the notification bell so you won't miss any videos. See you next time.